Okay, so if you follow Star Wars, you've probably seen the leaks going around. They say there's about 6 different cuts for this movie. One of those cuts apparently had Force Ghost Luke and Force Ghost Palpatine facing each other. And this brought back a memory. Back in the 80s, there was a cartoon called Thundercats. This is very much in the wake of Star Wars. The influence is clear. They have spaceships and future tech, but they use medieval weapons in their fights. They even have Force Ghosts, just like Obi-Wan. There's this one episode that would have suited nicely for this idea of a battle between Force Ghosts. You change a couple of things here and there, and in my opinion you get a decent story for Star Wars Episode 9. Season 1, Episode 11, The Ghost Warrior. So there's these two idiots. They're in the middle of a storm, they're soaking wet. We need shelter, they say. Look, there's a tree, let's go. And then lightning strikes the tree and tears it down. There's a bunch of stairs, they go down, and they go inside. Oh man, this looks like a tomb. I bet we'll find a treasure inside. There's a door, it has an emblem. They force it open and the emblem falls and snaps in half. The smarter one says, we shouldn't be here. And the other one's like, no, it'll be totally fine. Look, there's a stone slab. I bet the treasure's down there. They move it and this ethereal mist comes out and it takes the shape of a man. Oh no, look, it's him. It has to be. From the legend. Grun the Destroyer. It's his ghost. And they run like cowards. Grun leaves. Those fools, they broke the seal that get me here. I'm free, finally. And Grun goes outside, he goes exploring. Wait, what? A cat's lair? Here, on Third Earth. That's the planet they're in, Third Earth. He faces through the door, he enters the base. And the Thundercats are inside. And a door opens by itself, and the air becomes very chilly. And then the door closes. Like, what? What just happened? Then a chandelier starts moving. It's like a horror movie. There's something going on in here. And Panther says, no, don't worry. It's just a malfunction. And then this invisible force pushes him. And Tigra says, look, the Thundrillium reserves. They're plummeting. Thundrillium is their fuel. Then some machinery rips off the wall and pins Panther against the wall. The control panels goes haywire. And then there's this evil laughter. Now everyone's terrified. Well, looks like once again I'm in front of the Thundercats. They're like, what? Who are you? I, Lionel, Lord of the Thundercats, command you to tell me. Then Grun is like, I'm not even entertaining you with an answer. They try attacking him in different ways, but it's no use. Lionel tries with the sword, but nothing. It's like fighting air. Grun grows gigantic and says, we will meet again, and he goes away. And then we see Grun, he's attacking some settlements, he's crushing buildings with his foot, he's laughing all the way, he's like, I'm so evil! He's reveling in his wickedness. All the races from the Third Earth go to the Thundercats. Please help us. Grun the Destroyer from the legend. He's back. His ghost is trampling our cities. He's destroying our crops. We can't handle this guy. Please help us. Lionel says, of course we'll help you. I don't know how, but rest assured, we're working on it. And then he's like, I need a weapon. He goes to this place, the Thundranium mines. He uses this substance to make a battle mace. I'm ready for my battle. So they're thinking what to do, pondering their next move. How did that guy knew about us? He called us Thundercats. Lionel says, the sword. The Sword of Omens may have the answer. Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight. Show me what I need to know about Grun the Destroyer. And the sword it shows nothing. Tigra says, the sword has no psychic powers, Lionel. Chitara says, I do. I don't like using my powers. They take a toll on me. But we have no choice. She starts spinning and enters a trance state. And we get our exposition dump. He sees Grun, but not the Destroyer. Oh, yes, he was a Thundercat. And he was friends with Yaga. He's the mentor of Lionel. They were great warriors and they protected Thundera. But Grun got too ambitious for his own good and he tried to take over. He and Yaga fought, with Yaga as the winner, and banishes Grun. He imprisons him and sends him to deep space. The vision ends. Lionel says, okay, we now know who our enemy is, we need to figure out how to defeat him. And then the room starts to tremble, they go outside. Groon has grown gigantic, he's beating on the base with his battle mace. Lionel shoots a beam from the Sword of Omens, but nothing, it's completely ineffective. There's no way to fight a ghost, but... No, wait! Chitara gave us the answer. Only a ghost can fight a ghost. The mightiest Thundercat who ever lived. Lionel does his thing. Thunder. Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Oh! And this beam shoots out of the Sword of Omens, projects the Thundercat logo on the sky, and this summons Yaga. Hello, Groon. And Groon is like, Yaga, you finally show your face. It took you long enough. That's what he wanted his rematch all along. And then they start fighting. It's like an MMA match. Yaga has the experience and reach advantage with his sword. Groon has the physicality and savagery. But Yaga starts losing stamina. Groon's Thundranium mace weakens him. Thundranium is like kryptonite for the Thundercats. Why it doesn't affect Groon is never explained. And Groon disarms Yaga. And Lionel throws the Sword of Omens at Yaga. It grows gigantic and Yaga has his second wind. Now the match is more even, but Yaga's grown too weak by now. Lionel says, Yaga, take my strength. And Yaga says, no, Lionel, it could kill you. But Lionel says, I'm not asking you, I am telling you. As Lord of the Thundercats, I'm giving you an order. Take my strength now. Yaga obeys. Lionel collapses. At this point, they can do little more than watch. These two titans are dwarfing the base with their sheer scale. They're lighting up the sky, they look magnificent. Now it's obvious that Yaga is gaining the upper hand. They both get ready for their final attack. They clash weapons. Groon is disarmed. You won, Yaga. I swear I'll never fight you again. Hey, Yaga, you have never turned away a peace offering. You wouldn't scorn an old friend who extends a hand in friendship, someone who repents for all the evil he's done. And Yaga says, no, Groon, I certainly wouldn't. They go for the handshake, and Groon swipes the sword. You're a fool. This will cost you dearly. Yaga's eyes light up, and the sword reacts, and imprisons Groon once again. Lionel says, you won, Yaga. I knew you would. No, Lionel. It was the strength of the Lord of the Thundercats that won the day, as it was only proper. He returns the sword, and Lionel's strength returns. Thank you, Yaga. But you knew he was going for the sword, and you let him. Yaga is like, yes, I did. It's better to have an honest enemy than a false friend. You must learn to tell which is which. Goodbye, my friend. And cling, he disappears. And so the next day, they're repairing the base. The two idiots from the beginning show up. Their heads are down in shame. They say, we had to come and tell you. It was us. We released the ghost of Groon the Destroyer. We thought that tomb might have some treasure. We're sorry. We have seen the errors of our ways. We promise to never do anything so foolish again. Panthro is about to pull a Homer Simpson. Why, you little? He wants to strangle these two guys. Lionel is like, let them be, Panthro. They made a mistake. It happens to the best of us. Those mistakes can also be an asset, as long as we learn from them. Whoa, Lionel. For a moment there, I thought I was listening to Yaga. And Lionel says, well, I'm trying to emulate him. I can only hope that one day, I'll be as wise as he is. And we see the ghost of Yaga. He's looking down in approval, smiling. Fade to black. The end. Well, so what do you think? Do you think this story from a 30-year-old children's cartoon is better than the leaks that you have seen? At this point, with all the crap they've been going through, they might as well rip it off. There's still time, they're probably editing this movie as we speak. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.